Blizzard Valley, Radical Highway, and Chao Park. Ooh, boy. These are some... they're fun tracks, but that first one, Blizzard Valley, ooh boy, it is a toughie. And going in with our boy Sonic, oh, it's gonna be an experience. I love the theme, and the music is fire. But the ice and the wind, you'll see what I mean, make it really difficult to control. It's kind of best to go in with a handling type, at least that's what I found. But we should be okay. We're on high speed difficulty. The game might go a little easy on us. Alright, Jet, what you got, bro? Finally, it's time for our epic rematch. Don't disappoint me, Sonic the Hedgehog. You're on, Jet, and let's get out there and bring a whole new meeting to speed. Good to see they're kinda on good terms. I mean, Jet's still kinda... I wouldn't even say Jet hates Sonic. Jet's just like a good, friendly, slightly stretching the definition of friendly rival to Sonic. But they're not like, enemies or anything per se. Just very competitive. Oof, okay, so like I said, Blizzard Valley. I love the vibes here, but this wind makes things so difficult to drift and turn and not accidentally hit the snow. And the snow being, it's a stage hazard, will immediately slow you down. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Actually, we're not doing too badly. Again, high speed difficulty, so game's going easy on us, but this map is crazy on a more difficulty, a higher difficulty. That's exactly what I meant to say. And if you're moving at a faster speed, like if you're not doing high speed, oh, you're gonna be going really fast and it's difficult to control. Luckily, I think we're going fine. Yep, and that was the track. Nice. Let's go. Let's keep the ice theme up and go to... Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. Haluska. Yeah, let's just call it Haluska because I don't know. Yeah, it uses the name for the actual area. It doesn't use the name of the level in Unleashed. Okay, nice. Honestly, we have a good, solid-ish... Oh, I should not have thrown that. Magnet, because I could have probably used that to counter whatever's about to hit me. Oof. Okay, that's alright. Alright, missed that. That's alright too. We're in a good enough position where we can kind of mess up a bit. Alright. I thought that thing was locking onto me. I know it was locking onto me. I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I've actually never been on the bottom path here before. Okay, cool. We're fine then, we're fine. Well, I see we're fine. We're back in Blizzard Valley, so it's not gonna bode well for... Ow, okay. Oh my god. Hey, Jet, what's up, bro? Get out of my way. Don't. Let me have this one, man. Though, to be honest, to be kind of fair, I played this map, I think the very first time when I played it, I had an extreme gear, the boost vehicles, well, the hoverboards essentially, the extreme gear, that's what they're called technically, but I had used one, and honestly, I'd argue they're even more difficult to control here than a car. Like, a car is kind of difficult to control, but the extreme gear, that thing will veer you off fast, especially because extreme gear are really good at boosting. And this is not the map you want to be boosting like crazy on, because you're gonna hit something. Oh god. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. I should speed up though. Wish Jet. Now we good. Easy peasy, lemony squeezy. Alright. Not too bad. Jet second, obviously, but that's fine with me. Where else you got? Oh yeah, Jet, what you gotta say for yourself? That was pure luck. Sure it was, buddy. I am glad they actually really brought the rogues back. Oh look, we're in Radical Highway again. I am glad they brought the rogues back a bit, because genius way to include the extreme gear. Like, fantastic. Anyway, we know. Oof, I mean, that's fine, but we'll get ahead eventually. We know how Radical Highway, tends to look, and this level honestly looks pretty similar to what Radical Highway normally looks like. Which, is fine with me. I know where I'm going, and given that Radical Highway was so heavily featured in Shadow Gens, oh my god, it's fresh in most people's memory. Alright, let's boost. Let's take the right side pathway, boop, and then a little shloop shloop. If you're really, really, really skilled, you can technically get up on the railing of the bridge, and use the boosts. There's a whole bunch of dash panels on there as well you could use, but you have to be able to get there. That jog your memory shadow, I'll strike back, Sonic. That jog your memory shadow is an insane sentence, but hold up, alright. Yes, like I said, man, I really like how there's a good bit of skill to like being able to, no, okay, fine, to being able to like counter those abilities. Oh, we're in Magma Canyon, something like that. I up to now have no idea what this level is supposed to be referencing. There's a lot of magma themed levels too, I just don't know what this one's supposed to be referencing. Maybe one from Unleashed, or maybe something from Lost World, maybe. I don't even know. But yeah, I had to take that hit earlier, oof, to counter that shuriken that was coming at me. But that's alright. Boom. And we are set. Well, actually I shouldn't have said that just yet. We're not done just yet. But we're making good progress. Y'all. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Always could be worse. It could have been at the anvil. Alright, let's go. Radical Highway though doesn't really have as much crazy different pathways. Like there's a few pathways here and there, but it's mostly just like road. And I mean, you would kind of expect Radical Highway to be a road, given that it's a road normally, and levels that are basically meant to be roads would probably work really well in a game where you're in a car, but yeah, it's a pretty simple level for the most part. Whoa, still looks really pretty. It obviously keeps all the Radical Highway vibes you would expect. Oh, I don't know why I decided, did I just use a spike bomb on a spike bomb? That's not how you're supposed to use that at all. Alright, anyways, I think we're nearing the end. Wee-hoo, alright. And we won with very much ease. I'm sure sometime after we finish all these races, maybe someday I'll, do a more difficult one. Thing is, if I do a more difficult difficulty, that was unnecessarily redundant, but if I do a more difficult difficulty, you're gonna hear me legit struggling. It's gonna be way more aggressive. At least this one we get to be a bit chill. And speaking of chill, Chao Park. I love the vibes of Chao Park, by the way. The colors, the lightheartedness, it gives heavy amusement park fairground kind of vibes, and I really like it. Don't know what it's referencing though. Like it really is just its own place, just like the Chao. Maybe the Chao Garden, just Chao in general, I think. But nothing too specific. Honestly, I don't really mind. I love the vibes here. Let's use some boost. And these weird random I don't know what they really are. Like holographic roads. I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be. This area right here though, you need to be so careful on, because you will fall off the edge if you're boosting or going too fast. On a higher speed difficulty too, that edge right there is deadly. That jog, I love how he's just hitting Shadow for some reason. But yeah, I don't accessories. I remember that Sonic Central where they showed off that Sonic Ice, which was hard. You know, the really cool necklace with the Sonic Knuckles, Shadow and Tails. That looked real nice. And they showed off a bunch of other merch. Hold up, Jeb, what you gotta say? I refuse to go down like this. Yeah. What kind of pose is that, bro? That pose always makes me laugh. I'm like, what kind of pose is that? Like, oh, you're thinking. Anyways, though, but yeah, a Sonic Central, they always show off all the merch and everything. Same thing with all of the collaborations as well, you know, like, if they want to show off, you know, like, oh, we're gonna collab with, oh no, let me actually lock in though, hold up, we are 12th, like, we'll probably get first, but also, like, we can't afford to not come in first, otherwise Jet will win this. But like, how they had the Minecraft collab and a bunch of stuff like that, if Sonic wanted to collab with Minecraft again, or some random game, that's kind of the place you'd want to show it off at. I'm just saying Minecraft, that's the first thing that's coming to my head. And I guess it's technically kind of timely. Well, not timely, but, you know, makes sense given that Minecraft collaborated with Sonic and CrossWorlds, so I mean, there is that. But, we're first, that was fast. We hit Jet, even better. But yeah, all the collaborations, game collaborations tend to show up, or at least a lot of them tend to show up at Sonic Centrals. As well as a lot of the big announcements. And there's a good bit of big announcements they can absolutely make. One of the very easy, obvious ones is the next new Sonic game for this year. We don't know what it is. We know near certainly we're getting one. Because that would only make sense, especially given how much of a big deal they're making of everything. I feel like they've got something, even if it's not the that age-old rumor of, you know, the Sonic Heroes remake. Oh, this was perfect timing. Bang. It might very well just be like a regular remaster. You know, I will be completely satisfied with any remaster, to be honest. Whether that be just them finally remastering Lost World, or doing an Unleashed remaster, or comboing the Rush games together and making a little collection of that, I will be set. But, and it will show up on the channel, make no mistake about that. But, you know, hold up, bang, come on, hit me, there we go, countered that little shuriken. But yeah, I feel like that's the perfect place to announce the next new Sonic game for this year. Or fans of being the main line, I don't think it will be, but whatever that net gun, go easy on your Tails. Nice one, that's crazy. I mean, he did just smack Tails with something, probably a rocket, and Sonic's like, thanks, Sonic. He's like, thanks for the challenge, I hope. But anyways, no, so the next main Sonic game would make a lot of sense. For this year, at least. To show off whatever they're showing off, even if it's just a remaster. That would be awesome. But also, there's a good few other things they would likely be able to show off at that Central as well. The next, whatever next, you know, collaborations, they've got, not collaborations, events for, CrossWorlds, because they have more characters coming. We still haven't seen anything from the next two, big collaborations. We know Mega Man is coming soon, the TMNT one and the Avatar one, we haven't seen anything from them yet. Also we won, by the way, we just won casually. And all the other SEGA characters that are going to be showing up. We've got II came in last week, well, but I'm recording this, and technically the week that this is coming out, I think Tangle and Whisper are showing up in the game, but we don't know anything beyond that, so Essential will be the perfect place to show that off. And of course, if they're doing anything else crazy like adding more tracks or something, that'll be where you would want to show it off. I can't believe I lost to that. Come on, Jet, say his name. Nice. 4 wins now against Jet, at least for me personally. Up, over, and much show off at that Sonic Central. Before I get into it, let me make sure we can get into. Let me swap my vehicle out. Because I don't know if I want to go with our boy Sonic here. Let's go with our boy Pac-Man. Let's go with our boy Pac-Man. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Alright, let's see if we can find some matches. Hopefully it won't take too long to connect. But yeah, I feel like another thing they can easily announce is we know the Sonic Movie 4 is coming out next April, and they typically tend to announce the title, like the full title, and the color scheme and everything, and sometimes the general musical motif they'll go with, like Sonic Movie 2 was Emerald Hill in the background, Sonic 3 was, what do you call it, Live and Learn, obviously. Sonic 4, there's a million potential Sonic CD themes they might choose from. Probably the typical Metal Sonic one, but who knows? From Star to Speedway, but they typically have that announcement. I feel like a Sonic Central would be the best place to announce that, given that they're going to start actual production on the movie in, what, a matter of months, I'm assuming, given that it's coming out next April. At least currently it's set for next April, unless it gets delayed. But that, and potentially even a little tease for the next actual mainline Sonic game, which will likely be coming out in 2027. So there's a lot of potential stuff they could show off at a Sonic Central, but I think it's guaranteed we're gonna get one now. When? I have no clue. It's probably gonna be by April. We'll definitely have one. That's the latest they've done a Sonic Central. Sometimes it's in March. Sometimes it's in April. I don't know if it's ever been February, but it might have been. But either way, I don't know. But I'm excited. Oh, I am so cooked. I'm looking at the rankings that those folks have, and they're all above me. I'm literally put up first. Like, let's give you a fighting chance, Pac-Man. I'm like, nah, I'm cooked. Let's try to come in. As long as we don't come in 12th, y'all. As long as we don't come in 12th, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, a W if we don't come in 12th. Let's go. We're in Upper Forest. I wasn't even paying attention to where we are. Here, take that. Oof. Okay, and we're getting very dangerously close to 12th place. Oh my god, bro, what? What was that? I was mid-air, okay? Y'all, stop aiming at me. What? Wait a minute, that didn't even do anything. The laser wisp barely even got me upwards. I was still in 8th place. Usually the laser wisp guarantees, or at least generally guarantees, you're gonna get a bit higher up. And that guy got a laser wisp. Hey, can the game give me something? I need to be moving faster. To be honest, I'm the one who chose Pac-Man, but still. Oh, we're in Hidden World. SEGA released the remaster for Sonic Lost World, please. I'm gonna say that every time we land in Hidden World, now I feel. Hold up. Oh, you're joking. Come on, I thought you were gonna get. That dude's getting further than me. What? He was behind me. I had the laser wisp, he had the drill wisp, and they were like, nah, let's get that guy faster ahead of this dude. Alright, I mean, I'm not doing terribly, but I'm not doing fantastically either. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm second now. Alright, that's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I'm good. Let's see if we can maybe pull this out. Or at least just not be 12th. Oh my god, what actually hit me though? Like, what did hit me? I would love to know. Honestly, with the amount of times I got nailed with that shuriken, I don't really mind firing missiles at people for no reason. Everybody here deserves it. Everybody was after me. So, now, you're gonna have to get what you sowed. Reap what you sowed. That's how you say the sentence. That's how you say it. 4th isn't bad. 4th is actually crazy good. doesn't look shocked though. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but like if Pac-Man comes in, yeah, fourth is good with me. Fourth is good with me. If Pac-Man comes in like near last, my guy just looks up in shock and horror. It is hilarious, but also depressing. He's like, bro, that's the perfect description of like, nah, bro, you gotta be kidding me. It's an amazing animation, and I just love that little reaction. Like everybody else has sad reactions. Pac-Man's like, nah. He's just staring off into the void, like he just, like he was just told the worst news possible. That's not bad though. We did pretty good. Let's go one more. And I was playing CrossWorlds on the weekend during the II event. I'm recording this about a week before y'all are seeing this, so the II event was running. From actually, let's do Dawnfall. I don't want to do Radical Highway again. And I didn't do all that bad. I actually managed to complete the entire event as well. Here, a little, I guess, not cheat code, but a little bit of a tip. If you're trying to get Dawnbot tickets, especially if you're trying to get the Platinum Trophy to get, all the decals and the horns and all that stuff, play the events, whether it be the SEGA character events or the big DLC crossover events. Play the events because you get so. I'm going to do Radical Highway again. You get so much tickets for just doing those events, and the amount of effort you have to put in isn't anywhere near as much. Like if you're playing a whole bunch of Grand Prix after Grand Prix after Grand Prix, you'll play like 4 Grand Prix, and you'll maybe get to like 100 tickets or a bit more than that. But if you play 1 or 2 races, you'll get like more than 100 or so by just coming in first. Not coming in first, by just playing through it and working through the seasonal event. I'm explaining it terribly, but oh my god. But I dropped to 10th really quickly there. No, definitely play. You get a lot of tickets. Is basically the best way to say this, because I'm going to explain it terribly. But you get a lot, and I mean a lot of tickets playing those seasonal events. And it's only for like a weekend, anyways. But you can get I racked up so much Dawnbot tickets. I was able to buy like 10 or 12 different decals to work towards that trophy. Like it is clutch. And for the next Tangle and Whisper one, I'm gonna try to play through the entire event as well, because it's gonna give me even more tickets, and I can finish working through most of that list. How am I so up? I'm near first. What? I'm not gonna complain. Oh, we're in Metal Harbor. Alright. Let's see if we can. I was deciding where I should go, and I realized I was about to hit the middle of the bumper. I was like, well, too indecisive. To be completely honest, I am very indecisive, like most of the time. I'll take a solid minute or 2 to figure out what I actually want to do. More just generally, like in life. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can, as long as we're not 12A, as long as we ain't 12th, that is a W in my book. Out of my way, y'all. Boast. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that shortcut. I know for a fact if I took that oh, come on. Come on. Okay. I know if I took that shortcut, though, I was gonna boost into the ocean. That's what was gonna happen if I took that shortcut. It's not a difficult shortcut to take, and I've done it a few times, but like, I know, just knowing my luck, I would have landed somewhere in the ocean and just immediately fallen to like 12th place. Everybody's pretty close up to each other too, so there's not a lot of breathing room. Take that, Sage. Get out of my way. Alright, oh lord. I was indecisive there again. I was trying to figure out right or left, right or left. I'm heading directly towards the robot. Okay, alright. Let's speed this up a little bit. Hey, take that, and then you take that. Oh, I should have taken that. I really should have taken that double gadget, not gadget, power up. Sage, get out of the way. Hey, yo, bro, who are you? Where you coming from? Okay, what did we get? What did we actually get? He doesn't look. Okay, that was a jump of positive. 9th place. You know, honestly, it's not 12th. It's not 12th. So I think I'm satisfied with that. Are we gonna get no? Yeah, I mean we're at B rank, so it's gonna take a lot more better play than much better play than what I just did to rank that up. Getting close to legend though, who knows? We might get to legend at some point. I do think that's gonna be it for today though. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, definitely play the events if you're trying to get tickets. Because I managed to. There's a trophy for I think unlocking an AI racer driver skin for each of the characters, and I managed to max out, at least not max out, but get the Sonic AI racer skin by having finished an event. I managed to knock out a whole bunch of decals by finishing another event, and I'm going to be using the upcoming events for all those crossover characters like Avatar and TMNT and all the SEGA characters like Tangle and Whisper, and God knows who else comes in. I'm out here praying for Shinobi. I am praying for our boy Joe Musashi, and I feel like that might happen, but who knows? And all those events I'm going to be using to get Dawnbot tickets. So if you're trying to get a whole bunch of Dawnbot tickets pretty quickly, just play through the full event. You'll get a lot of tickets, trust me. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video.